Hello friends, welcome to Helping Testers. So in this section we will be learning a very interesting topic, that is a new 19th module, and the name is adding jar to JMeter. Now we know that JMeter has a lot of functions and features, but suppose you want to add some external features. Now what are plugins? We have studied that when we can add a plugin to our JMeter and we can have an added functionality in a JMeter, right? Now suppose I want to define one of my own functionality and I want to use in JMeter. Now how I can do that? That is, we can generate a Java code. As JMeter is in Java, we can have a file and we can import in JMeter, and we will be having an added functionality. Now let's see what it is and what we are talking about. Suppose in this JMeter, we know we have a function here, sum, which is inbuilt feature. Now I want to have some function which is prepared by me. How I can make a sum feature and a print function in JMeter. Now first go to Java and we will make a functionality of sum and print, and then we will add in JMeter. So in this lecture we will be making a Java code for adding two numbers. So I will make a new Java project. I will name this as JMeter. In this I will add a package, a new package. I will name this as my package. Under this package I will make a class Java file, that is a class file, and I will name it as JMeter test and enter. Okay. Now in this so this is my package name and this is my class name. In this class I will have a function that is public sum. So what this function does, it will accept two arguments, that is integer a and integer b. And what it will do, it will add these two numbers and return the value. So it will return the addition of a plus b, right? And this function is also returning a value, that is it is returning an integer value. So this is my function for adding of two numbers. I have inputted two numbers and it will be returning an integer value, that is the addition of two numbers. Similarly, I will make another function, public void. It won't return anything, and I will give it as print. And what it will do, it will do system.out.println, and it will print hello, I am from Java code, right? And I will save this. Okay. Now this is my two functions. One is the sum function and another is print function. Sum function accepts two arguments and return the addition of both the numbers, and print function will just print hello, I am from Java code. What I will do, I will export this as a jar file. Click on this JMeter and click on this export. Here under Java you will file this jar location, that is you want to export this as a jar file. Click on next and give it a name. Where you want to save this, let me save this on my text, or save this desktop videos, adding jar to file, and I will name this as add jar, and I will click on save. So you will find here a jar is created. Okay, I did not click on next, and click on finish. So now you can see here a jar is created with add jar. So the which is having this code. So out of this code I have made a jar file from Eclipse. So in the previous session we have generated this jar file. Now let us import this into JMeter and see how we can use this. So this is my JMeter. Under the test pane you will find an option for browse. So what this browse does, from this browse you can add that external jar file. So you can see here it is giving add directory or jar to class path. When I click on browse, I can select that export file which is generated, this jar file, and click on here. So you can see here the location. When I give the location, it is being added in the library of JMeter. Now how I can use this now? So for using this I can add a thread group and I can use a bean shell sampler. This is a bean shell sampler. Now what is a bean shell? Bean shell, you can say it like every tool has coding part. So whenever you want to, JMeter provides some of the features like samplers and other stuff, so you can use them. But whenever you want to use some enhanced functionality, you want to write your own code, you can use bean shell sampler. Bean shell is a lightweight Java interpreter. So here you can simply say you can use the Java scripts here, or it also supports other scripts like Groovy and other like coding languages also. Okay, but we are sticking it to Java for now. So I will add this bean shell sampler, and here we can use a Java code. So we have included this jar file to a project so that I can access this package. So let's see how I can. Suppose I have another file here, jar file, and I want to access this. So similar way we will be using in bean shell. So first of all I want to use this. First I want to import this file. So I can write import. Let me code in the notepad, and I will then just paste it here. Right. So I need to first import this file. So that is, first I need to import this package, that is my package dot which file. In this package I want to import this file. In this package I want to import this file, that is JMeter test, right, semicolon. Now when I want to access this class variables, I need to create an object for it. I am pretty much sure that you know the basics of Java, right? So to access its functions we need to have its object. So we will write JMeter test is equals to new JMeter test. Okay, so this is the object by which I can access these functions. So I can write test dot sum, that is this function, and if I write here 1, 2, so it will call this function, it will provide the addition and will return something. So, okay, and I want to print this value, so I will write system dot out dot print ln this value. So what I have done, I have first import this package in class, then I created the object of this class, and now I am able to access its function. Let me copy this and paste it here. Okay, and let me add view result tree. Okay, and let me save this file. Adding jar, and let me give this name as using jar in JMeter. Okay, and let me run this. So you can see bean sample is executed, and this is the request. And okay, now you won't find your result here because this bean shell sampler is executed under the here. So the result, whatever the result you will be getting, would be opened in your this command prompt. So whenever you start your JMeter, a command prompt is opened, right? And now you can see here it's showing us 3 because it is adding 1 and 2. Let me just change this. I will give 2 comma 2, that is add 2 numbers 2 comma 2. Let me clear the old result and run it again, and it is not even cancelling. Okay, let me close this and open again. I have to kill it using the task manager. Okay, and let me run this again. Go to desktop, I will go to JMeter bin folder, and when I click on this JMeter batch file, so you can see this command prompt is okay. So JMeter is open. Let me make it to full screen, and let's import the file which we have already created. Adding, so this was a JMX file. So what I'm going to do here is I'm adding 2 number 2 plus 2, and let's see the result. So it is executed. Yes, and you can see 4 here, right? Okay, now what I want to do is I will comment this, and now I want to use this print function. So to print function, I can simply write here test dot print this. Let me copy this and paste it in JMeter, save this and run it. Okay, the reason it is only taking one time, so it is not running again and again. The reason is that it is going into an endless loop. And let me run this. So it is executed, and you can see it has printed hello, I am from Java code. So it is printing the value that was in Java code. So this is how you can use your Java code inside your JMeter using the bean shell sampler, right? So you can create more complex scenarios in your Eclipse using the Java. You can extract it a jar file from the Eclipse. You can then import that jar file under your test plan in your library, and you can use bean shell sampler, and you can just write your Java code as you write in Eclipse, and you can access those functions. So it's pretty much simple. It's just you need to extract that jar file and you need to import. That's all, and just code it into bean shell sampler as you are using another file in Java, that is in Eclipse. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching Helping Testers videos.